Remember last week, guys, we were showing you, just we'll go from headquarters position. So, I think this is week 10 of our open guard and our open guard passing, and then we were showing you things that we can do from this open guard. Again, sometimes you just don't naturally end up an X guard, but from Crippy's in a really dominant position here, so how do I get the X guard from here? Refresh it from last time. Really, the grips is everything. So this grip here, okay, is going to stop the side smash pass. And this grip here, okay, remember it's weak because Crippy's really driving forward. Just switch positions there, bro. So basically when we were playing our headquarters position and I was getting into here and Crippy gets lower body grips with this hand, we were looking to side smash pass this way, or we were cut crossing past this way. So from there, those are my two main areas that I need to shut down. So when he gets the headquarters position here, this here is really good at shutting down the side smash, just this grip here alone. This grip's kind of killed because Crippy's driving his knee into the back of mine. Then we talked about if I switched it from down here to here. So if he tries his cut cross pass now by bringing his knee across, I kind of have it shut down a little bit. Or if he tries to side smash me, I bring my, let's go back again. I bring my elbow inside, side smash. So this collar grip is kind of shutting down his side smash. So from that position, I'm using my reverse Talahiva hook, so I don't let it stay floating about in here. I keep my hook in, I post my foot on the mat, and all I do is I kick forward, causing Crippy to post with his hands on the mat. Now from this position, we were going straight to single leg X guard, but let's just say in the process, just go back again, bro, if I kicked him all the way forward and he dropped to his knee. So from that position, which can happen. So from that position, I kick forward, Crippy's dropping all the way to his knee. We're already straight into this reverse X position. See where I'm here already? So we're already there, okay, in my position. So, last time we wanted to do technical stand-up. Again, I'm always looking to get him flat onto the spot. But let's just say from here, in the process of me kicking him back, you know, he knows I'm trying to sweep him on the spot, and he starts to drive his weight this way towards me. Okay? And again, if I feel his weight moving towards me, I'm not going to sweep him that road. So from here, if I feel that pressure, my hand is just going to grab his foot, I'll bring it all the way across, and I'll catch it here. So I've got the underhook. Okay? Now, two things can happen. If his hands are still posted on the mat, I'm going to get to his back, or we'll look at the sweep in a minute. So from here, his hands is posted on the mat, it's just about level changing. So my left hand is grabbing his belt as I come up on my elbow. Okay. As I come up on my hand catches the lat. And then I'm up to my turtle attack position. And again, I've been looking to get my hook in. Control position. So again, from headquarters, lapel grip. This grip's killed, so I keep it here. So when I kick him all the way to the mat, he might be on his knee. And if he's on his knee, see from here, this hook just drops in, this one's here, and I swim into my reverse X position. Does that make sense? There. Okay, so I go for technical stand-up, but I feel his weight's driving me back. So immediately, this hand is cupped on his knee, reaches back, grabs the foot, I pull it across, and I'm here. And I can look to get on the back. But tied in with the last move, from this position here, Crippy knows I'm going to get on his back. So this hand, he's going to turn to face me and win the underhook on this arm. So now he's putting weight on my body, which means I cannot get on his back from here. But I have a sweep I can do from here. So this hand just latches onto the lapel. Okay, see my hook? Okay, I just post my foot on the mat and I move my hips under his, and I use my butterfly hook to sweep him. I'm up into my leg drag position again. So, elbow vice, elbow throw, and the biceps, the way I have him in that chiropractic position. Here, cross face, side control. So we're in our position. Let's just say from this position, before. Switch, come across. Switch my position to here. This time, instead of making the frame, I'm just going to grab my pants here. Okay? So now I can't bring that knee in. Does that make sense? So from there, all I'm going to do is sprawl this to keep your grip. I sprawl my leg back and I swim my foot in. Okay? And then from that position, I swim this down to the junction of where this grip is. And now I can just kick it off. Okay? Hand comes to the far hip. And again, from there, I'm just in that position again. Does that make sense? Look, I have my shin over his arm, so I've isolated that arm. So when I step over the head, I punch him over. I've got that arm isolation. I've got a shin pinning his arm to the mat. Now I'm into my grip again. Okay, so it's elbows back, through my body, so I'm leaning forward, keep your grip really strong. So I don't want to come up with my foot. A lot of people do this, and then they try to muscle it this way. The second I put my foot up, I've created space. Could we put your back on the mat? And then I'm back down here and I've lost it. So this knee is filling the space. And again, I'm not lifting up using my back. I lean forward, I keep everything super tight, and this is like a whip, like a kinetic chain. Keep your grip really strong. So from there, it's hip, elbow, shoulder, wash to here. And again, I might have to do it several times to get it. Okay, in a minute. Let's try it just from X guard again. So from my grips here, okay, I can't get anything from there, so I keep my hook. This one swings down, X my feet. I go for technical stand up, it doesn't happen. It's moving back. This hand, grip the knee, grabs the foot, and bring it across. If he's here coming up on the back, okay, let's just say he knows jiu-jitsu and he wins that underhook. That's what he wants there. So his weight is actually, put your hip on me? Yeah. So he's pinning me. I cannot come up underneath him here. So this hand, he's no base this way, so he just grabbed the gi, my hook that's under his shin, I'm going to plant my foot, and I move my hips. See the way they're not quite under crippy? I move my hips, which loads my butterfly hook. So when I sweep them across, I'm into my leg drag position. Elbow rise, knee bicep, leg drag to the base, cross face, surfing, side control, just arms across. Okay, so my underhook controls it. My left cross face releases, comes across, and now I drop my hip. Hips on the mat, my knees controlling the far hip. Swim this through. This arm still is shelved across my throat, so I just get the gi here. Okay. Now I switch my base again. I want my right knee underneath his armpit. Let's just say this time he's grabbed the pants. Okay, so I can't step over it. I can't bring my shin inside. From there, I just straighten my leg out. You need a little bit of flexibility here. I bring my shin in and I slide my foot down to where the grip is. And I just sprawl my leg back as I kick this one up to break the grip. As I step over, this hand's coming to the far side. Turning him. See when I turn him? And your arm just in it again, bro. Watch how I shelf my shoulder. So I shelf the shoulder to get his arm to the other side. So from there, it's just this. And that's there. Okay. I get my knee in. Again, detail. I grab the hand, not the wrist. Elbows back. Bring the elbow. And I pull it the opposite way. I'll just use Sean. So we're taking through. So let's go from X guard. Here. No sweeps from here, so I switch to reverse X, drop my foot to the shin, scissor my leg, get him on his knee. Keep this foot up so I can't come to his base. I try to do technical stand up, but his weight's driving back. So this hand grabs the foot, brings it across. If he does nothing, I'm on the back. He wins the underhook and he's heavy on me here. Okay, it doesn't matter if even if he's hugging his head. Always think about where their base is. If I come up and grab here, I plant this foot, get my hips under Sean's. I loaded my butterfly hook. And then I kick it across, straight into my leg drag position. Elbow vise, arm control, head on the forehead, win the cross face, use the side control. Again, this arm's this side, so we do the first variation. So I keep my grip here. Okay. As I go to step over, he's made that frame. So he's made this frame, stopping my hip. So my shin will go inside. I'll walk it all the way in until I get to here. Okay. Then I'll windshield wiper. As I post my hand on the mat, I want to do two things. My knee comes over and my elbow moves from the outside to the inside. Then I switch near this. And then I'm in, I grab the hand, arm isolation, elbows, do my body to his, and again, kinetic chain to break that grip. And then I'm in, or can't break the grip, pass the key across, and spin back, get my grip, fill the space, and I get culture. Side, yeah.